Let's take it a step at a time. Imagine the scene. Picture a sunny afternoon in the dense forest. A narrow pathway winds in between the huge tree trunks, the only bare earth not covered with low ground plants and ivy. Rich summer smells are heavy in the air. Insects are buzzing, and there are frequent sweet calls of songbirds. Can you picture this scene? Try to keep the mental image in your head. Don't worry if you forget the details. One of the great things about role-playing games is the way your memory is improved with practice. Now you are ready for the next step. Imagine the setting. Gradually, an electronic humming noise enters the scene, followed by the sound of slow, heavy footsteps. The songbirds are silent now, and a two-legged figure walks into view. His every step accompanied by the soft sound of an electric motor. He is a human wearing some kind of powered armor, and he continuously points the device mounted on his right arm. First right, then left, then back again, as if using it as some kind of scanner. Behind him are several disheveled figures, each part man, part animal, each bound with heavy silver tape, each hurt in some way. There is the sound of another set of power armor bringing up the rear. Obviously, the mutant animals are the prisoners of the humans, being escorted towards imprisonment, punishment, or even slavery. The next step is to find out how you fit into this scene. Role-playing, epic storytelling, and you are the middle of it all. You and your fellow players. What is needed to play? Other than imagination, you'll also need the following. Game Master. The Game Master, or GM, is the guy who functions like the writer and director of a movie. He or she sets the stage, creates the plot/conflict, and gives the players their cues and motivation for taking action. As noted earlier, the GM also plays all the non-player characters, or the NPCs. The bad guys. As the Game Master, this is also the individual who needs to understand the rules best. Players can actually get away with knowing very little of the game mechanics if they have a good GM to help them along and focus on the story. Players. It is fun to play with at least 2 other players, although more is even more fun. Beginning Game Masters can usually handle a group of up to 3 to 6. It is not usual for experienced Game Masters to play with groups of 7 to 12. Oh, it is not unusual for experienced Game Masters to play with groups of 7 to 12. It is also not uncommon for a Game Master to play with just 1 or 2 players. A recent survey done by Palladium Books showed the average player group was 3 to 6.